diving deeper into the archives. I found these tubes full of art I did as an exchange student in Germany. I spent a year at the State Art School in Frankfurt am Main to study with the Austrian artist Hermann Nitsch, famous for his action paintings and controversial performance art events. The school has a marvelous art museum connected to it, the Städel, with a famous portrait of Goethe in the Roman Campagna by Tischbein. While studying their collection, I discovered an Italian artist who would eventually become one of my favorites, Luca Giordano. This painting by Giordano at the Städel is called Youth Tempted by the Vices and was originally painted for a Venetian hospital. It is really large, and I remember spending a lot of time looking at it and doing sketches. I did a painting after this detail with a shiny globe on Saturn's back. This canvas painting after the Giordano painting is typical of my student work, a sort of abstraction of shapes and textures inspired by other works of art. This one too is on canvas, and while abstract and textural, it's very carefully composed and has a structured sense of space. The works on paper I found in the tubes are much more visceral and less studied, and much larger than my easel paintings. And this is Frost, my sister's cat, who can't resist getting on top of large pieces of paper, or any paper. So the large scale, I think, freed me up and encouraged me to try, different media together, such as, watercolor, graphite, oil stick maybe. It was also my professor Nitsch who encouraged me to loosen up and get physical with my drawing. He said I should embrace really my American heritage, that is abstract expressionism for him. He'd bring art books of Jackson Pollock and de Kooning and discuss their art with me. See, this one is really long. I did work on whatever scraps of paper I had. This is probably 7 feet by 2.5 feet, kind of weird. I really like this brightly colored work on paper. Definitely thinking of Nietzsche's work when I did this. If you look him up, if you're not familiar with his work, you'll definitely see what I mean. This must be acrylic, I think. The colors are so saturated, maybe also oil, pastel, really intense. I'm not sure my work has really changed, though, from my student days. It is less abstract, maybe, but I think it still has the lyricism and sense of movement that's evident in these student pieces, yeah.